Well, this is Sue the Soggy Stamper, take 2, with my Fabulous Friday Facebook Live. The first one I did at 4 o'clock. I was in the middle of filming it and being live, and my camera, my phone, and the camera stand fell over into my face. I just could not. I was shocked. What the heck was going on? It's a new camera, it's a new phone, and it has a magnetic wallet that goes on the back. Let me see if I can find my magnetic wallet that goes on the back of it, and the added weight pulled it right over eventually into my face. I'm sorry about that, so I am starting all over again. First, I want to show you, and this is a replay. Some of you have already seen it, I'm sure. First, I wanted to point out that today and tomorrow we get double rewards for these 2 days only. And rewards is the new system that Stampin' Up! Has, where when you spend $20 or more, you get 10% on your order that is you can apply to your next order, not the current order, but the next one. And these credits, these rewards can be stored up for up to a year. So if you place an order today or tomorrow, you have clear until next year at the end of the month to redeem the reward you get today. You can accumulate rewards. And don't worry, Stampin' Up! Will let you know when you have awards that are about to expire. So that is the important thing for today. You got 2 days where you can get double rewards. So today, if you place an order, you get 20%, not 10%, but 20% of your order to apply, to go into your reward bank. Now today I'm going to be using the Storybook Moments Designer Series paper, and I'm excited that it is not on the last chance list, which means we can still order it in past May 5th, as far as I know. I like the design because the backgrounds are really cool. I especially like the strawberries here. This is what I do when I get a package of Designer Series paper. Rather than flip through it all the time to see what's on the back side or what's what, I cut a 3-inch square, slice it diagonally, and then mount it here on the back so you can see both sides of each sheet, like that. And then I also write in larger print, because my eyes are getting old, the colors that coordinate with the Designer Series paper. It's just a little trick for me to share with you. Okay, so this card is really cool. Where's the sample? The first time round, I didn't even show my sample. But here it is. I think it's darling just as it is on the front. But when you open it up, you get a little greeting, happy spring. Now you could write in here a little bit. Or you could put a white sheet on the back and write a message there. But it also works nicely as a gift card holder because it has this cute little pocket that you could put a gift card in. And I got this idea from watching Susan Campfield's video on it. Others call this a pop-up gift card holder. And on Facebook, or on Pinterest, I saw several different ones. The card base starts with pecan pie, 8.5 by 5.5. And we score it at 2. And 6. So it folds up like this, with the top coming back down, or like this. Okay, and then there is an insert that is 4 inches by 5 3/8. 4 inches, 5 3/8. Kind of an odd measurement, but it works. No, 5 7/8, excuse me. And we score it at 2. And then at 5 3/8. Or you could turn it over and score it at 1/2 inch. Well, no. Should be 1/2 inch. Here's 1/2 inch. And that doesn't look like it got scored straight either. Okay, so at 2 and 5 3/8. There's 1, 2, 3/8. Better get this right here. 1, 2, 3/8. Ah, I mismeasured. Because this should be 1/2 inch. So that goes that direction, and this goes this direction. And it's good to burnish your folds. And as I was filming first take, I decided to put a piece of designer series paper in there rather than leave it plain, because it'll highlight the pop-up thing a little better. So this piece is 2.5 by 3 3/4, and we'll put it right here near the top. Okay, so here's the 1/2 inch fold back. And here is where I'm going to put this. That covers up the mis-scored line for one thing. Doesn't have to be all the way in because this stays folded like that. Then, before I put it into the card base, I'm going to stamp Happy Spring with pecan pie ink. The stamp is from the Storybook Friends stamp set, which also is not on the Last Chance. And I cut out of, this is very vanilla, and I cut out using the third from the inside of the postage stamp dies, this one, and I cut it out previously because you don't need much instructions on how to run it through a die cutting machine. And I'm going to stamp Hello Friend here on the card, on the label, to go on the front. Okay, so that's going to go like that. And you adhere it to the front of the front flap. Not here on the inside, but on the front flap, like so. So that it folds like that. So it comes down like so when it's laying flat. And then you can use adhesive to fold up, come on, the sides. As long as you don't get it in to where it would inhibit this. And that folds up like that. So when you close the card, see how it slides down in? And when you open it, it pulls it out. How cool is that? And it can be a gift card holder as well, because there's this pocket here. Or you could put in some tea. Let's see if I've got a tea bag here. Yep, I do. Would be cute to put a little tea bag holder in there. Close it up. Give your friend a cup of tea. So cool. So easy. Okay, so now I have the Designer Series paper. This one is 2 1/4 by 5 1/4, and it goes here on the top. I had a lot of fun choosing which sides to use and which of the papers to use, because I like them all. This is one, there's only one color that I'm not too fond of with this. And I think it's on the back here. Yeah, this one is kind of, yeah, okay. But I do like the front with the gardening stuff. Are you like that too, that some of the paper you just really love and other parts you wouldn't use? So then this goes here. Okay, so I have stamped this out, and I'm going to adhere it up here. So I'm just going to put adhesive on the top half, kind of. And then I want to center it in the front of the card, like so. And part of the fun of this Designer Series paper is all of the little die cuts that you can get that come with it. I mean, look at them all. There's just a ton of them. Little ducks, all kinds of butterflies. I think I'll put another one of those on. All kinds of butterflies, all kinds of little animals from storybook times. I don't know, some of you are too young to recognize or be familiar with them, maybe. Little things, even spades. Little, isn't that cute? Carrots, bunnies, a badger with an umbrella, and a fox that's going to go catching butterflies. Just, you could make so many things with this. Perfect for adorning scrapbook pages, just about anything. Oh, one reason for the double time is the fact that National Scrapbooking Day is Saturday, and that's why they are celebrating, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's because of Scrapbooking Day. So then I have, okay, where'd he go? He was here. He ran away? Oh, no. I have a little mouse. I have this little mouse that is supposed to be hanging around. Well, maybe he got mixed up with these. You know, as soon as I stop filming, he will come. He will show up. But let's see if he ended up in here. Maybe I'll use the bunny. The badger's too big. Or I could use that. That would be cute. Aha. Here's a cute little bunny. I will use him. I think you get 2 of each design of Punch-Out of the animals, and then you get all kinds of veggies and stuff like that. Here's a card. I made. Okay, now where did you go? This card I made with just Punch-Outs from the set, the designer series paper, except for this bunny that I stamped and then colored with Stampin' Blends. But you can see how many different things there are. Oh, I stamped the basket too. Oh, well, I'll take that back. I did. I stamped all of these things. They're part of the companion stamp set. Ah! Oh, well. Now, what happened to that bunny rabbit? You gotta be kidding me. He did not want to leave the clan. He was back in the thing. Ah, bunny. So I'm going to pop him up with Stampin' Dimensionals. I'll use a couple of them. And have him prancing up there. And I have a couple of butterflies. I'm going to use glue dots for them. Design elements like to be in 3s. 3 papers, these 3, and I have the greeting, and I have the bunny, and I'm going to put a butterfly over here, and that's the 3rd element on the front here. Pop him up there on that corner, and then I'm going to add a butterfly on the inside. Here. So we got 1, 2, 3. We got 1, 2, and I think I'll choose something from the garden from here. That is a garden type thing. I think I want the wheelbarrow. Okay, where are you? Ah, here you are. See, there's 2. Put those back in so they don't get lost. Guarantee you'll have a whole lot of these. Put because if you reorder the paper, you'll get some more. Okay, then I think I'll put the wheelbarrow up here. Maybe I'm doing too much. We'll see. Might be like a teenager. They seem to like bling, not just 2 or 3 blings, but blings everywhere. Okay, the wheelbarrow's over here. I'll put him up here. Now, there is a hat. So I will match the hat. Over here. So, what do you think? I think that's enough. Anyway, it's a fun card. I encourage you to make it. I will post on my blog. I know I was looking at the statistics on my blog, and it's been a while since I've posted anything. And I will take time tonight to post this on my blog so that you have the dimensions. And I'll put the video up there too so that you can stamp along. Thank you for watching. This is Sue, the Saggy Stamper. And if you like what I have been doing, go to my YouTube channel, The Soggy Stamper, and see what else I've made. I encourage you to go to my blog, soggystamper.com. In the upper right-hand corner, there's a thing that says subscribe. And if you do, you will get, every week, you'll get an email, a newsletter type thing with a stamping tutorial of some sort and some tips and stuff like that, and the latest news from Stampin' Up! Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.